Morning guys, this is Big Chief Garage here. We got a little video for you today. We're working on this, my 2007 Honda Pilot. It's got some upper lower control or front lower control arms that are going out. The ball joints are making a racket, and some of the seals on the rubber boots are cracked out. So I'm going to show you guys how to take the old ones off, install new ones. It's pretty easy. It's just getting like the rusty bolts off and stuff that can be kind of a pain, but other than that, it's just 3 bolts that hold these control arms in on the front of the car, and they're pretty easy to get back in once you get them out. So I'll report some for you, show you guys how to get them off, put new ones in. Also going to replace the brake pads. The rotors on this car are fine still, but the front brake pads are getting a little thin, so I ordered some new ones. Going to put those on as well since I'm already in there. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do it, so hopefully you guys can also do it to your 07. I believe this generation ran from 2006 to 2008. It might be 2005, just 2008. So this will work across all those generations of Honda Pilot. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, so we obviously took our tire off. It's over there, Lightning McQueen hanging out. So first bolt you want to take out is this one right here. It's got a cotter pin in it. It's a castle nut. It's just where the ball joint is on the bottom of the knuckle, steering knuckle. Take that out first, and you obviously got to separate the ball joint from the knuckle. I just have the ball joint fork from Harbor Freight that I use, and then it'll be this bolt up here. This is the black side. These bolts that go into up in here, they're just like part of the structure, so they just stay there, but the bolts themselves will drop out. And then the last one is right here. This bolt right here. It's another one where the back side, the bolt's part of the structure, so you just take that out and the whole bolt comes out. It's probably about a 5-6 inch long bolt that runs through this whole bearing in here where the control arm goes up and down, so it's a pretty long bolt. I sprayed these last night with PV Blaster. I already did the passenger side, and it was a real pain in the butt to get those out because I didn't let the blaster work. So hopefully this side is faster. There's a little bit of rust. These these control arms, they're, like I said, they're clunking and stuff like that. Like you can see right there, there's cracks in the boot and everything. And then they're just getting old. Like there's random little cracks and stuff, and they've done their purpose, they've served their life. So get some new ones in here and this thing should ride a lot better. So we're gonna start with that bolt, and we will hopefully get that out of there pretty quickly. So that first castle nut where the ball joint attaches to the steering knuckle, it's a 19mm. For some reason I don't have a 19mm wrench with a box end, so 3/4 inch is practically 19mm. It might just be a hair bigger, but I used this yesterday. I took the other one out real easy. But I don't have a little air ratchet. I don't even think an air ratchet would fit because it's such a tight little gap in there. So I call it the persuader. It persuades parts to come off, and we're just going to use that. Obviously hitting it that way, just taking off a normal bolt, nothing special to it. Alright guys, I was able to get that lower ball joint out. You see now it's over there separate. Obviously I had to cut it. I could not get it off to save my life. I tried using heat, and that bolt, it just like rounded it out, so I had to end up cutting it off. But obviously the new control arm has a new ball joint and a new stud coming out, so not to worry there. Next we're going to take that bolt out there, and then the bolt that's right in this area right here, so stay tuned. So that nut that's on this part for the control arm is supposed to be tack welded on. You see the 3 little tack welds on it. Obviously the rest got to this one and it popped off when I was trying to use the air ratchet, so I ended up having to use a breaker bar and just doing it by hand real slow. I gotta see the wrench nicked it there. It's still got most of its sides though, so should be okay. It's got a pretty good gouge right there, but other than that, should be good. I'm going to show you guys how to pop this control arm out. So pretty much you're just going to push it down and then you're going to pop off this one first, swing it this way towards us, and then this one should pop out. So I'll show you here. Push down on it and kind of wiggle it. Make sure you try not to hit your brake. So see now it's swinging out. And then I should be able to get this one out by just pulling straight towards us here. Yep, just like that. And there you have it. That's our old one. See, it's like crumbling, falling apart. That's the cracks in the rubber I was telling you all about. And it's just got some cut marks and stuff, and then it's just rain and rust. And then yeah, this is the ball joint I had to cut. But got some brand new ones. Hopefully it doesn't take me near as long to put a new one in. So, alright guys, so got a new control arm out of the box. I just bought these on Amazon. They were like pretty high rated. Obviously you can get them anywhere like Rock Auto. But look at the comparison between this one to this one. This was when I was on the car. Don't know when it was, how long it's been on the car, but probably a long time. This one's got nice new rubber on it, and then it has a brand new castle nut. Obviously we're going to need that since the other one got cut up into pieces. So you just take that little plastic off, and there's your ball joint right there. So pretty much just reverse of what we did to get it in. We'll start with this one. We'll line it up. We'll get the bolt through there first. Start just a couple threads into there, just so it holds into place. And then we'll swing it this way up into that one. Put that end in there. Put the bolt through there. Obviously, we'll have to do the nut. We'll have to get a wrench on the nut, bend the back side, and then the bolt will go through this way. And then we'll line up our ball joint to our steering knuckle right here where the brake is, and yeah, just bolt it back together. So this is that bolt towards the back that's on part of the front part of the frame. The bolt right here is a 23mm or 7/8 because that's all winners will have on 23mm. Yeah, head of the bolt over on this side of 19. So let's snug it up in there, and then we'll hit it with some impact just to seat it and get it in there right good and tight. I also put a bunch of never sees on these bolts too, so hopefully they'll never seize. So if I ever have to take these off again for any reason, there's like shock repair or something like that in the future, it'll be a lot easier to come off. Then we got a new bolt up in here, a new castle nut. Just tighten it down with a 7/8 for this. This is the bolt that came with this kit for the control arms online. So we'll just tighten that in there. And you want to line up that, there's a pinhole in it for the cotter pin. Make sure you get a slot in that castle nut to line up so you can put the nut in, or the cotter pin in the right way. A little more rotation here. Yep, should work there. Yep. So now we got the slot in the nut right there lined up with the hole. So we'll go ahead and put our cotter pin in and bend it back. Just bend it around the nut itself. That way, for some reason the nut tries to back off, it can't with the cotter pin pretty much locking it in, because you obviously don't want this to fall off while you're driving. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the control arm assembly. I already tightened these two down with the impact, and looks so much better than the one that was in it. I don't know if that one, how long that one's been in, if it's ever been replaced. It looked really rough. We were hearing like a clunking in the front when you'd hit like speed bumps or just like up and down over different changes of elevation and stuff. So these look so much better. The rubber's actually intact and not all flaking apart. This isn't all flaking with rust. So hopefully this lasts us. If that part was like an original part, which I don't know if it was or not, but if it was, hopefully this won't last just as long, just because, you know, I don't want to have to replace it again. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the control arm installation. I said I just got this, just switching brake pads. I mean, it's not like a big deal. So, but yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully it helps you guys out. If you guys have a second gen Pilot trying to replace these control arms, I believe, like I said, I think it's 05 to 08, or it might be 06 to 08 for this generation of Pilot. I have a 2007, so you make sure you guys like and subscribe for more content. I'm going to be pulling out some more automotive maintenance type stuff. And thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below if you guys want to see more content like this. Thanks.